Hey guys, welcome back to TLB Talk, episode 5.
Welcome back. And let me just address the first thing because, this is our 5th episode, right?
Yeah.
As you can see, white elephant. Our 5th mic setup. Do you know that?
I know. We had first time you had dynamic mic, I had Hollyland's, the wireless mic, and then it was okay. And then we changed something else, and now we have this.
Like I said, according to how this channel goes, how this podcast goes, we might change the mic. So here we go.
I think this one sounds better, yeah.
Oh, it definitely sounds better. You can let us know in the comments maybe if this one sounds better because, 5 times the charm, right? So we have that one. That's good. And maybe big surprise, I don't know. Because,
I don't know anything.
Don't forget, I want to say don't forget, if you like what you see or what you hear actually, right? I mean, not as in quality-wise or quality-wise, I guess our pearls of wisdom, right? If you like our pearls of wisdom, I want to say subscribe to our channel, right? But here's the thing, because this one might be the last, maybe, I don't know how it goes if I put it, because this one may be the last podcast on this channel.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because we have a new channel, dedicated podcast channel, and if you want to listen, it would be nice if you join us there. Or on your favorite podcast places, because we have also a channel on Spotify and Apple Podcast. We live on Apple Podcast now as well.
You bombarded a lot of information in the beginning.
That's why I say, get this one out of the way. It's I'm kind of excited, that we have now dedicated podcast, everything, everywhere, right? So yeah, wherever you want to listen to a podcast or watch the podcast, so come to YouTube, come to Spotify, or come to Apple Podcasts, right? Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. So today, actually I picked a topic and I want to talk about relationship goals.
Here we go. Great topic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Because I was somewhere else and then I just came up with the idea why don't we talk about relationship goals? So I texted him and you didn't answer. I was like, why he doesn't answer? Already relationship goals.
No, not answering is answering, isn't it?
No, because you didn't even read the text, and then after
because I don't saw it.
Yeah, but you read it and maybe it wasn't a good topic. Why he doesn't answer? Anyway, I came home and then I said, hey, did you see my text? And then he was like, oh yeah. It's like, okay, so should we do it? And he said, okay.
Yeah, and here we are. We chose your topic. So relationship goals. Go.
What do you mean go? We just talk. Because I was thinking about it, we've been together for so long, and then, maybe it's not a bad idea to talk about, especially we are married, and not especially, we are married, so now
this
we know.
This day is special. This day is special. I don't know if this one belongs into the topic or not, but this day is special, yeah.
I know these days not many people want to get married because too much hustle and they are okay just being by themselves. But anyway, for me, I was thinking, and for me, relationship goals are not about, giving expensive gifts and...
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely not. It's about respect and especially knowing your partner is always on your side. I think that's the most important part.
Trusting your partner.
Trusting your partner. Isn't that the same thing, knowing your partner is always on your side? No? Is it a different thing?
I think it's a different thing.
Because I trust you going to be always there to support me. And no matter what happened, you're going to be always on my side.
Yeah, I'm always on your side.
That makes me feel secure and that's the most important one. And trusting part as well.
So you mean you achieved your goal already?
I think so.
Oh, that's a good thing. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
No, I don't want more than that. I already have what I wanted, and so I thought that's why I can talk about it, because I don't want more than what we have. Because it's good. I mean, I don't, What about you? Do you trust me?
Yeah, of course I trust you. Of course I trust you. But that's the thing. I think because, relationship goals or something, I don't know, because maybe we, like you said, we married for so long already, right? I don't know.
Oh, this year's a 10 years anniversary.
Is this thing? Is it a thing? Is it a thing? Yeah, 10
we
years, I guess.
For 10 years.
I know. I'm just is it a thing? I know. We married for so long, right? But is it a thing? Yeah, maybe.
So long.
Because I don't know where you smooching this one out or something. You just talked about this, like it's not about expensive stuff gifting, and then like, oh yeah, by the way, 10 years anniversary coming up, so notch, wink, wink. No, what I want to say, because we're so long married now. I don't know, haven't we reached our goals yet already and enjoy the fruit of our labor in a way?
Well, there's no such thing that you reach.
No, because a goal is something that you haven't reached yet and you try to reach, right? I mean, that's the goal, right? You you work hard on something, you get it. We achieved it, right? In a way, like, I mean, we're happy together like this, and we trust each other, and we like after so long, and it's like,
stop saying so long.
No,
gosh.
Yeah, true. Okay, like it's there, right? Oh, is this good thing? Is it because we are that long, or that because we did what other one expect us to do, like what each other expect us to do? Maybe
I think it's there are lots of ups and downs, right? We had good times and bad times, and then after that we overcome the trouble and the problem that we had along the way. All the things like mixed emotion, all the emotions we already experienced. So now we know. I mean, I have data in my head that you're in this situation. I know how to handle. And I know it's not a big deal because it's going to be fine. I
kind of don't like you have all the bad data as well. I don't know.
No, your data is very simple. Like just, Thomas grumpy, give him nice food. Thomas is not in a good mood, and give him something sweet.
Like, give him nice food.
Give him something sweet.
You have only one kind of solution somehow. No, that's good. Like, but what do you think? What other people can get from that?
For me, I don't know. I only can say from my perspective, right? I don't expect too much. I just accept the person who he is, like the way you are. I don't want you to be changed. Because I think in relationship, many times there is problem because one person expect your partner to be changed. You can't change somebody unless they want to be changed by themselves. Otherwise, you can't force them to change, So you just accept who you are and then just go with it. And if you're not happy with the person, well, you have to move on.
Isn't it already like when you met somebody, you met that person because the way they are?
Yeah, that's but in the beginning, you don't know that person very well.
You don't know that person. Yeah, true. You don't know that person. I know. It's just that because, I wonder how over time, sometimes it's good because change is also a good thing, right? Change is also a good thing because many times couples, they become closer. You know what I mean? They become... They change over time in a way like you shouldn't change maybe for somebody in a way, or you shouldn't maybe change your way, or the people say that like you shouldn't change, right? Just because the way you are, that's
but not
the way
intentionally. You just change.
You change because
over
the years you grow closer together, right? And you change over time to be somehow similar or to closer to your partner or with your partner, right? That it makes it a little bit more complete whole. Complete, like,
fractured but whole.
No, not fractured. It's unfractured. It's whole, like together, right? It makes it, I guess, nicer. So even though you don't want to change in a way, you still change for the better. You know what I mean? Not for the worse, right? I'm not talking about for the worse, right? You change for the better, right? Whatever your partner likes, many times maybe you don't like it, but your partner like it, and it's like, hey, look, doing this or not doing this is like, oh, it's not a big thing, right? And it's like it only makes it better for you, for the relationship, right?
Exactly. For example, when I met you, you were interested in many animations like Rick and Morty, and what else you like?
I still like my animation.
Yeah. Still, I mean, Rick and Morty is the best.
Yes.
And, Family Guy and all the other things and sci-fi movies and all that. I was not really into those kind of genre, but then I saw... I saw you watching those and you really truly enjoy it. And then it makes me think, I didn't change myself. It makes me think, it's like, what's so special about those and why he's so happy watching them? And I was really genuinely interested in to see what you like. And then when I watched them, and it was good. And then it was so funny. So that's how I slowly changed. I mean, it's not changing. It's just like immersed into your taste.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Because
like,
I was like watching none of those, you know, but I really enjoy now.
That's what I mean, like this kind of stuff, you know, that like sometimes you have something that you like and maybe I don't like it, or you don't like this, what I have, but because you're a couple or you're in a relationship, right, it's like, hey, you try the other partner's hobbies or whatever, or interests or something like this, right? You try it out as well, and then like maybe you realize, you know, that, hey, this is actually really not bad, right? Or something. Or I never tried it before, but I didn't like it, and actually now I tried with somebody that really into it, and then like can show me stuff, right? And then you try it, have something even more in common or something like this, right? Or it becomes more in common together, right? And it's like it's one little step or one little piece that binds more together, right?
So were you changed somehow in any way since you met me?
I think I'm more calm.
What do you mean you're more calm?
I don't know. Things like, she maybe like, she like angry. Let it go. Chillax. Give her space. Give her time. You know, like this.
So
I don't know.
Okay, so you're very now sensitive to...
Don't know. I think I turn like every husband after many years, you know, it's
very
like, hey,
careful.
wiser, exactly like this, right? It's like more wiser and stuff, and it's like,
knowing what to say, what not to say. Okay, that's good.
Also, giving you food is also a good thing. Good thing. If your girlfriend is grumpy, it might be give her a Snickers or something.
You know about that. I remember one time, it was a long time ago, after work, I got in the car and then I was like somehow grumpy, and then you like, have this, and you gave me muesli bar.
You gave me
a muesli bar, and then I was like, what's this for? And you're like, you're hungry, that's why you're grumpy. And then I said, no, I'm not. And they said, just have a bite. And then I said, okay. And I felt already better.
Yeah, I know. You munched
I was laughing inside because like, oh, how does he know, you know? Things like that. You see, like you know how to fix.
Hey, that's good relationship advice actually, you know, for like try Snickers first, right? Try Snickers first. If Snickers fail, try something more on the savory side maybe, and then try to figure out what's the real issue of the problem, right? It's like this.
You know, things happen and then we argue and things like that. How did we solve the problem? Like in the beginning of our relationship, if something happened and I don't want to talk about it, then I just be very quiet, and it could last whole day. Very selfish, like I don't want to talk to you, and then just ignore you for whole day. I know that's so bad, you know. And then I think after a while I realized that that's not really good, you know. It's just awkward, especially when you live together, you know, like about all day. Oh no. Over the years I changed, and then now if something happened, I apologize straight away and I want to fix it on the spot.
Like that's what I mean, like over time you get smarter, you know what I mean? I think you get
smarter.
Oh, not you, like I mean as in third person, right?
But I take
you
it
think,
like smarter.
You get smarter over time because you realize like everything that you have, you know, is not really a big problem. You know what I mean? It's not really like a big issue, right? Yeah, for some people maybe there's like one thing is maybe bigger than the other thing, right?
That's why couples always fight over small things. But anyway.
Over small things, right? And
small.
That's my point. It's usually like small things, right? And it's like you should not stress the little things, right? And the faster you get rid of that, whatever it was that caused the problem, the better it is, right? And it's like such a tiny little problem, you know, no one cares. Between us, no one else cares, right? It's just
true.
Our problem is so small that no one else, even the neighbor or whatever, it doesn't affect anyone, right? It just affects us, and actually it's not good for anything, right? The faster you get rid of that, faster you can move on, have a good time, do something else, enjoy the rest of the day, enjoy the rest of the week, whatever, right? And like go on with your life, right?
Yeah, because time is limited, really.
Time is limited, exactly. Time is limited. And it's like one of the biggest things, right? Like time you never can get back, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. See, one of those things that like, I guess it's a goal or something, you know, sometimes working on, if you have like that kind of problem, right, that you like can't move on or something, maybe that's a goal. That's a relationship goal right there, right? To try to not stress over the little things, try to either see their point, right? Why is it an issue?
But what if you still can't get it? I don't know why he or she behaves like this. If you still don't understand, what should you do?
Maybe talk about it. What's the issue? You know, why is it like?
True.
Why?
We talk
Because
about
if you can understand it, why from like observing, I guess, you know, or from seeing, which I guess this is like the easiest way, right? You spend the time all the time together, right? Then you should pick up on something, right? And if you don't, then well, you still can talk about it.
But you know, not every couple, they talk about issues they have. You know, some of them very quiet. Not every couple talk a lot, you know? So it depends. Like we talk a lot. How do you feel about it? Why did you do that? And then we explain it works for us, but maybe
this is maybe like another goal right there.
talk more.
Like, talk more. Talk more is
Talk to
also
each
like
other.
if you talk to each other. if you don't talk, you don't maybe get the point. You know what I mean? You maybe don't,
You
because
only imagine and assuming.
yeah,
right?
you're assuming because you don't know. You only pick up maybe something. You're not in the other person's brain, right? And you don't know why they're doing things the way they do, right? So just ask. Just ask. Talk more. Goal number 2 becomes like a list or something. You know, goal number 2: talk to each other. Oh, I want to say it's also not a waste of time. Talk is
course
good.
not.
Talk is good.
Yeah.
It's healthy. Like talking about something, whatever it is, not only in relationship, right? It's good in general. You get ideas, you get inspiration. You know, you like it sparks all kinds of stuff, right? So actually, it's a good thing. So yeah.
So is there anything?
No, you're perfect. No, you're perfect. I like that.
How
That's
did
how
you
it is.
know what I would ask?
I don't know. I just know.
I wanted to say, is there anything you like about me? But then, okay, you already answered.
No, perfect. Everything perfect. You know, perfect. You already. Like,
Hey, this sounds not really sincere.
no, it's sincere. It's everything is sincere that I said. You know, things you can write that down. Oh, good. Love you, babes.
Okay. This is our thing. We had something else, right?
The other one I forgot already. So tick tick tick. Like
We had the thing. Okay.
Secret handshake.
Can we try? You forgot.
Yeah.
We didn't do this one for over a year. Yeah.
I don't even know why we started it actually. But
I think we started because I think we were celebrating something. And then we said like, oh, next time when we celebrate, let's do this gesture.
Yeah,
you know,
something.
celebrating gesture. So maybe we didn't have anything to celebrate over the last.
I don't even know if it was celebration or if it was. Oh yeah, maybe it could be
I think
something.
so. I
don't
think
know.
we did something good, and then we're like, oh, so happy, and then let's do this celebration gesture. I think that's what it was.
It was just.
But you
secret
forgot.
Hello, you forgot a little bit too. So to say,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, you have relationship goals, right? But relationship goals does not necessarily mean that it's just about the relationship as well, right? Relationship goals can mean also to maybe try to make the relationship better, or well, like I don't know what you maybe think that relationship goal supposed to achieve, right? If you have a partner that always do, I don't know, mountain climbing or something like this, right? And you can't join him because, well, you don't mountain climb, right? And it takes quite a while and he's gone for a whole day or 2 days, whatever, because he sleeps on the mountain as well, right? Like this, right? And it's like, oh, I would like to do this as well. Well, you have to learn mountain climbing first to then maybe join your partner, right? You said like, oh, you shouldn't change for a person, right? And it's like,
And you don't ask him to be changed
to
as well.
change or something, right?
yeah.
Because it's like, it's one thing that like, you know, if somebody is active or whatever, right? Like has nice hobbies, right? And like I really like camping or whatever, right? Well, camping is like you sleep overnight, you're not there for the evening, right?
Yeah.
For the night, and like, oh, I don't like camping. Don't you want to just stay at home? You know, like this, right? It's like kinda you ask your partner to change in a way to give up that one to be with you. Well, maybe isn't it better to change you to join him in camping? My point is that camping might be a better thing for.
So you're saying that before you quickly judge if you like it or not, you
If
try
you,
first.
Yeah, because you, like try first before you say no to it, or before you ask the other side to giving up that thing or not doing it. Because many things that people do is related to something, right? Like if you're not at work, you at home, right? Or well, somewhere else, right? Well, at least not at work, right? So you have work stuff, which is important, right? And then you have things that try to relax or try to make you healthy or something, right? And
So are you saying that try to do the same hobby with your partner?
well, the first thing is not asking, giving up that hobby for you, maybe, right? Because, just because he's like I said, maybe he or she is at work and then maybe come home and then like, oh, I want to go camping, whatever, right? And it's then not at home again, but you want them to be at home. But they're doing this one to relax, right? Relax the body, relax the mind, which is a very good thing. Instead of asking not to do this, maybe try to join first.
But then I said, I want to go mount climbing. And then you said, oh, I don't like mount climbing. Why didn't you try?
No, the whole point of this is like if you're already doing something. I know you. You don't. You don't really care sports and stuff.
I wanted to go. I said, why don't we go mount climbing? And you said, no, I want to go with you.
We did a couple of things and some things you don't like and like so and like you tried once and that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. It's the point of they're doing it in the first place.
Is there something you want to do with me that you didn't do or you couldn't do it because I don't like? Is there something?
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking.
Snowboarding.
Oh, that's scary. I don't like speed.
I know.
So are you saying this one to me?
What? No, because I'm not doing it. I haven't done it for a long time, but not because of you, just because it's like, when we met, it was in Australia, and it's like, turns out in Australia, there's no snow. You know what I mean? There's if anyone explains to you there's snow in Australia, don't believe them because it's not, it's not. It's like this. It had nothing to do with you that I didn't do it. It's just like I couldn't do it because of different reasons, and like, like I said, when you do it in the first place, and then asking somebody, hey, stop doing what you do and, join me instead, but you should join them instead.
I think what you're saying, what I understood is like be open-minded and try something that your partner likes, give it a go, and then decide if you like it or not, right? Yeah.
Like it or not, and in a way, don't be selfish because you want them to be with you to feel better or to, have a cozy evening or whatever, like whatever it is, like that kind of thing, right? But they're doing it not because they don't want to get away from you, right?
Oh,
like this.
Speaking of this, giving space, that's also very important, I think, in this case, because I know lots of couples, they want to do things together. Some couples, they always want to do things together. But I think some people want to be alone from time to time because I need to recharge. And to do that, I like to be alone and be quiet, How about that? Do you have any opinion? Do you think couples should have space?
Yeah, always you have like a little bit space for yourself somewhere, even if you're constantly together or something like this, That's why I say it's like also good thing to do. You do something for yourself, right? Read a book, even if you watch your favorite anime or whatever, right? Like just by yourself, It's like it's good because you're recharging, right? It's good to have that kind of alone time as well, that kind of space, right? But it depends on what it is and when you want to do it and like this, because like if somebody needs space, give them space, right? If they are
you okay? Hello? You sure?
Yes.
Not asking all the time.
I think after a while you probably know, you know what I mean? When to ask, when to not to ask, because sometimes you need space, sometimes you don't need space or you don't want space, and sometimes you want
to... They pretend they need space, but actually they want to be asked, like, are you okay?
Are you okay? Or like, hey, let's do something, right? It's like this. But I think it comes with time. This like you can't learn this. That doesn't work. It just comes with time, learning the other person, right? What to do, when to do it, right? Yeah.
That's the tricky part. When to do, what to do, I think it's like easier, like because when I do this one, he or she will like. But when to do is the hardest part, I think.
It's one of those, I made tea, those one. I made tea.
I don't want a tea. I didn't make tea for you.
Yeah, it's like this.
What about boundaries? Do you think couples should have certain boundaries?
I'm not sure if because we don't really have boundaries or something, right? And
nope.
I'm not sure if it's what would be boundary, what not or something. It's just that I feel like naturally they're going down. You have the boundaries at the beginning, right? But the longer I know you, right? or the person,
just
right?
disappear.
Yeah, is such a nice person, or I have such a good time. We talk about whatever, everything, right? And
Really,
why
whatever,
why
yeah.
would I not tell her or something, right? Or I don't feel like I cannot tell you, right? It's like, why would I maintain that boundary? And because I'm not maintaining that boundary, naturally it just falls apart. And then later there's less a boundary or no
Yeah.
boundary maybe at all, right? Like, yeah. But this is also a time thing, I guess.
Of course, yeah. I think I tell you everything. Like I
I
have
tell you
not.
everything too.
I don't know. I don't think like, oh, should I tell him? Not tell him. I don't have that. I just tell you whatever.
Same.
If I'm struggling
Me
with
too.
something, I also tell you as well. Not to seek for solutions. Just letting it out is already make me feel better. You know. I think it's also good to have a partner who sit and listen, not judging. Listen to me, and I think you are a good listener.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a good listener too, right?
I think so.
What do you
Sometimes
mean you think
look-
so? You should just say yes.
Yeah, no. Well, it depends on what I'm talking about. Sometimes I was talking about how I was setting up the microphone and stuff, and you started a little bit to your eye gets twitchy or something.
What do you
because
mean?
Like it start to get sleepy. The face gets a little bit like, yeah.
Because
like,
when you talk about one topic for so long,
I know. I just, is it because I'm
But
excited
also-
about it?
I know, but also it's good that
But other than this, yes, you're a good listener.
when I make a sleepy face, he knows like, oh, am I talking too much? And like,
Yeah.
and then he's like, okay.
Always that little fine line, like you said, where sometimes you don't want to have advice, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes advice is nice, or sometimes it's not as an advice, but sometimes it's like nice to hear, oh, he thinks about it. You know what I mean? It's
There.
also, yeah, there. Sometimes it's just there is enough. It's good, that's what you want. Sometimes it's like, oh, he actually thinks about it. Tells me maybe how to get out of it, right? But it depends on the situation
Depends
as
on
well,
the
right?
situation. And then I think if I want a solution or if I need help, I'm gonna probably ask you like, can you give me advice like this, But if I don't ask, I just want for you to listen to me. That's all. Yeah.
It always comes back to that same thing. Talk more.
Talk
more.
Talk more. That's good. Yeah.
That's good.
So thank you for being yourself, and I mean in our relationship, because I like the way you are. So that's a good thing.
I like you too. You're nice. Pow pow.
Pow pow.
And you know what I like? I like our listeners. That
Our
they're
listeners.
joining us every week here on this podcast. I like that one as well.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. You know? And then don't forget to subscribe, okay? I just mention it again. They always say
Don't
like
force them.
No, I don't force anyone. I'm saying like, hey,
If you like, please subscribe.
according to like YouTube algorithm advice and like
We don't know algorithm
they're
itself.
like at the front and at the back you should mention it. So because people listening it and maybe they already forgot from the beginning, don't forget YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. That's where you can find us. TLB Talk. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank
Otherwise, yeah. See you next week. Okay.
Thank you for listening. See you next week. Bye.